Okay, here we go. So last time I played this was about a week ago, and we were in the Goron area, not to be confused with morons. Uh-oh! Almost dropped something. Alright, so, I think we're pretty much at a dungeon, almost. And, we're making good progress. I know this has been a kind of a forever playthrough. But the reason for that has been just, mostly October's fault. But also, Nintendo, when they're not suing people, have been releasing, just an abundance of stuff lately. Vinny, are you excited for the Half-Life 2 anniversary? I don't know. I don't think... am I? I guess I am. Sure. It's an important game for me. It is one of my favorite games of all time. And therefore, just by that... like... by that token, I'm gonna say yeah. However, I don't think anything particularly special is happening. Tired, hungry. Garston, Elder Gull, glad to see you're here. About to snack on some rock roast deep in the quarry when Wusha Rift opened up. Okay, so we gotta, fix the rift. Whatever happens, these folks need some rock roast. When's the last time you played through the Half-Life campaign? The Half-Life 2 campaign. It's on my Full Sauce channel. There's some good mods to make it a little bit more, like, interesting too, or like just to look a little bit better. But I'm still waiting for that big update. I've talked about this. Next time I play Half-Life 2, there's gonna be the update with the RTX and the improved models and stuff. Do a Half-Life Alyx with mods playthrough. Actually not opposed to that. But let's just talk to me again about this when Stalker 2 doesn't come out next week. This is rock roasts. We gotta deliver some... They all look the same to me, so they need to be, fresh. Like shrimp. Nope. Can always rely on the Dark Nut. I mean, we could make, like, fake rock roasts. Which, again, it takes me back to what happens when you make rock roast, they eat it, and then you get rid of it. I'm still not sure about what that looks like. They won't eat it? What? Oh. It was delicious. I hope you bring some for the others, too. Wade watched Freak Bob, by the way. and said, I watched this and I'm not sure I am ready to get it on. So, someone else in chat said a moment ago, I wonder how Jolly feels that he's now created this legacy of Jolly want Freak Bob. I don't know if Jolly's here anymore, but how do you feel about that, Jolly? He's not here anymore. I, for one, am glad he is not here anymore. He's still here? I, for one, am glad he is not here anymore. He answered? What was his answer? Get your hands moving and your head will follow. Zelda, how'd you get over here so fast? He's pretty chuffed. Chuffed, okay. That's a good word. Underrated word, by the way. We need to find the shortcut that leads to the crater. I like how at one point Manly literally locked me in the room waiting for me to do my Freak Bob impression. Like he's sadistic. Sylph might know a thing or two about that shortcut. You should ask him. So the story going on here is that Darstan is the new elder, and he's young. He's Babby. So now he's trying to prove himself. My father was great at this, but since I've been the chief, it's been nothing but chaos. I'm a worrywart. The only thing I've ever been good at is studying. We need to go to the, You say impression as if Freak Bob is an established character in the SquarePants universe. Well, yeah. What do you mean he's not, is my question. What do you mean he's not? This whole time, chat, I'm operating under the impression that this is me doing an impression of a real character. Guess I can't be using water for every problem, huh? I say using water for every problem. Don't forget about the wall-climbing spider. You didn't think I forgot about the wall-climbing spider, did you? Of course I did. What's going on? What happened to them? Elder Sylv, what are you doing here? We've been so worried. I heard there were these new Dark Lizalfos about, so we came to have a look. We were gonna get rid of them, but they were real tough cookies. We had to retreat, so I'm waiting. We're waiting in our best defensive position. I've never heard of Dark Lizalfos before. I'll kill them. I do this. I mean, you know, when I say I do this, I mean Darknut do this. You know what I like most about the Darknut chat? There's something I like very much about the Dark Nut, and it's... Well, it has to do with this. All right, chat. Now we can continue. Woo! I caught up. You took care of them already. That was so fast. But I got a strange feeling there's more up ahead. It might be dangerous, but I can't keep relying on other people's help. He knows. How could he not know? Zelda, you've done so much. Let me go first from here on in. You can't lead from the back. Yeah, but you can do back shots. Of course he knows. Why? Of course. Come on, he's not dumb. He's doing this as a bit. At some point I'll need to do more funny vocal effects. I say, never doing funny vocal effects again. Last spin. Yeah, that was the last one ever. Could you imagine there was a time before spin? It's like almost unfathomable. Sneak attack. Don't look down, look up. Based on the cave structure, my weight and speed, if I just... Okay, I've got this. Listen, I wasn't worried about the Lizalfos. I have a Dark Nut. It spins. Is the nerd Goron a new concept in Zelda, by the way? Oh, Breath of the Wild had a nerd. A bookish Goron. Really impressive that you two handled those Lizalfos. I suppose we can all go home at least. Before you go, can I ask you something? You know about the shortcut that leads to the crater? I saw the word recall, and my mind, for some reason, spat out fecal. That's normal, right? Like, I'm definitely not going to hell when I die. Or before I die. Chad, I shared my tiny Pope dream, right? Okay, I did. Good, good. Alright, just checking. I really thought he'd know, but maybe I'm not cut out for this like Dad was. My father was strong, dependable. Everybody respected him. Sorry, I'm just not. I'm not really like... I'm just reading this very quickly and getting the gist of it. The problem is, for some games, you get so... Especially, like, for a game like this, once I saw the archetype, it was like, okay, nerdy Goron who had to take over for his dad and is having confidence issues amidst a crisis. It's like, got it. I know some people would prefer if I read everything out loud, or if I really took the time to get into it. Rest assured, I am enjoying the game, but I'm more enjoying the gameplay than anything else. So I'm gonna just keep enjoying that. But yeah, sorry if, you know, if you really are, you know, missing out on his dialogue. I apologize for that. Someone said, I hated the dialogue in this game. It's... You know what? It's fine if you're Babby. And if you're an adult with whimsy in your heart, it's also fine. Now, I don't have any of that. So, as I read this stuff, I'm just getting the gist of what's happening here, and I understand it, and it's fine. Your father said something about blocking off the path in my room. Fucking Gorons. Dude's got like a pot on his head, using a ladle. In regards to the story of this game, though, I've also seen the similar complaints from Mario and Luigi Brothership. And I started noticing that when I was playing it as well. Of just very, very basic... Just... It's there. And it's kind of very simple. Safe. Very safe. Never mind that, we gotta find the entrance to that shortcut. Got it. Oh, no? I was like, I'd just bomb the fucking thing, but no, that's not... They love bombs. Oh. This is just like one of my dad's mottos, Nuggets of Wisdom 34. A breakdown can lead to a breakthrough. Rows of acquisition. Oh, I just saw what number. I see chat now posting about what number of rule that was. If you can't fly, borrow some wings. there's a couple ways to solve stuff like this in this game, but, flying tile continues to be the best. Huh. Well, how about that? Getting fucking nutty with it. Again, just too stubborn to use the bat. How have the speed runs been for this game, chat? Interesting? Game's broke to shit. Speedruns have gotten down to 1 echo to beat the game. Oh. You know what's cool about lava? If you don't like a particular enemy, you can just, like, drown it over and over and over again. Trying to think of, is there, there we go, lava rock. That's what I was looking for. Psycho streamer! Qu'est-ce que c'est? I made a big suit because I wanted my head to look bigger, or smaller. That's really nice, David Byrne, but why did you have a big suit? Because I wanted my head to look smaller. And the easiest way to do that was to make my body look bigger. So that's why you commissioned a giant suit to be made. Yeah. Good, good, good. You know when you know there's an easier way to do this and you're just too stubborn to fucking do it? What echo is needed to beat the game in the speedrun? It's just bed. Of course it is. Vinny should play Simpson Hit and Run now. No. Let me watch more of Simpson. I've already played Hit and Run a bit. And Run. But if I watch more Simpson, then I'll know more references. Leave this to me. We haven't known each other very long, but this slate, it's like a map from my father. Well, I think you've helped me figure things out. The words on it are valuable, but I can't be a great chief when I'm staring at a slate. I have to keep my eyes up and see what works best for me. Oh. Now punch it. Wow, that's really good. Brains and brawn. It's alright. I can still use the nuggets of wisdom. Like, the printing press cannot be invented, necessarily, because they don't have paper. Because they just like carve into rock. Just like cuneiform. You know, Goron culture is just inherently just rocks. So I don't really think they're gonna be able to, like, you know, the printing press is just not gonna be possible. If you used, like sketch paper or, like, tracing paper, you could probably, like, put that on the rock words and then, like, you know, use, like, a pencil or something. Or, like, chalk. Chalk! Hylians have the printing press, right? They have newspapers. Each era of Zelda has questionable levels of technology. Like, in Link's Awakening, there's a vending machine. Like a claw machine. Yeah, they have phones. In, again, Link's Awakening, there's phones. Sorry, Darstan, but we have to go in there and do this. Breath of the Wild had a motorcycle. Well, that's... okay, so that's magic. But, again, if you think about it, magic and technology... Magic is just technology we don't understand. So we've discovered electricity, right? But what if... I don't know why I did that. But what if... in another realm, there's the power of, like, Kool-Aid. Or, like purple stuff. Just like purple. The power of purple. We were talking about Tesla earlier, and we were talking about, like, how... well, we didn't say much about Tesla, but Manly was talking about how he wanted the air to crackle and fizzle with electricity. And I said he fell in love with a pigeon. So, I mean, we're both on the same level of, you know, intelligence in terms of, bright conversation. I have heard the stories, though. I don't know 100%, like, I don't remember everything, but... I do know that, he had a pretty rough life at one point, and a lot of his tech was kind of stolen. And, yeah, he just died falling in love with a pigeon. And you know what? I will remember that for the rest of my life, and my memory's shit. But there's a part of me that's like, well, if the pigeon is your friend, and it brings you, like, happiness to just hang out with a pigeon, and you're, like, 90... Vinny, it wasn't sexual. Who the fuck said it was? God. Oh, no. Of course not. No, no, no. It's like you can love lamp. You can love a cool breeze. Some people love pigeons. So, yeah, if Tesla was hanging out with a pigeon at the age of, like, 90, good for him. probably one of the weirder things I've said on the stream. I've said some weird shit. So anyway, as I was saying, yes, technology is just a pigeon love, I guess. That movement tech. Chat, what is the actual echo here that is required for this? Flying tile. Bed. Anything that flies? So I guess bat. Will it just know where to go? Oh. I guess there are people learning about that trick for the first time in chat, just like I did. Hello, Lonely Goomba. You too have learned about bats? Goomba, may I ask you a question? Because I've seen your discussion of Mario Brothership and Luigi as well. So I just wanted to ask you and get your opinion on something. You mentioned Mario and Luigi kind of not having as much, like, story-wise, but how did this game go for you? Did you finish it? And do you feel like it was more engrossing and engaging? Sorry to, like, put you on the spot like this. You probably just want to, like, relax and just watch a stream, but you're not getting away with it that easy. Who's he talking to? He's the Lonely Goomba. He's stuck between two pipes. I liked this game, found it more engaging gameplay-wise and great pacing. Story of this game is underwhelming, but it's still fun. It's like an 8 out of 10, in my opinion. Okay. I feel the same way, in my very, very brief time with it. But that's also, I've only played the game for 2.5 hours, Brothership. And I don't really know if I can formulate an opinion right now, so I'll just keep my mouth shut, because I don't think I know what I'm talking about. But I will stream Brothership more this week, chat. So then I'll know what I'm talking about a little bit better after that. But in terms of, like, the 8 out of 10 thing, again, I don't really necessarily love putting a number score to stuff, because it just seems so... Oh man, the number score, the older I get, the less I like it for almost everything. But it's also, I get why it's useful at a glance, and it's nice to know when you see 8 out of 10 or something like that, it's shorthand, and you kind of know what that means. It's like, okay, you're gonna have a good time, but it's not gonna be like a life-changing gaming experience, which is reserved for like a 10 out of 10. But I think number scores are rough because mileage definitely may vary, and you might get a game like this and it might be someone's favorite game in the series. So... Why didn't the bat flap its wings? Oh. Is it Gyro or Gyro? Oh, that one's good, chat. Holy shit. Yo! New strat unlocked. I didn't even know that was a thing that you could grab the winged enemies to begin with, and now I'm seeing this and it's like, oh god. That's really, really good. Flying, farting mushroom. Another thing about number scores, which is tough for me, is, and which is why I don't usually... Sometimes I do it, but most of the time I just kind of, when I'm done playing a game, I just talk about it a little bit. Is because, different parts of a game could be 9 out of 10. Some parts of a game could be 6 out of 10. And there are some days where a game is what I want to play more than other days. So, for example, me playing Minecraft the other day to prep for the competition, it was like, it hit. And I was like, man, this is fun. But years ago, if I played it, like, 2 years ago, I would have been like, I'm very much not down for Minecraft right now. So, like, in 2024, a game might be a 10 out of 10, but in 2026, it might be a 7 out of 10. Maybe. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe you do. No? Ah. Sometimes things can get better with age. Yeah, it's also mood. Like, sometimes I'm in the mood for a first-person shooter. Sometimes not so much. I played Call of Duty New one time, whereas in previous times that I was given a Call of Duty code, I might have played it by now, since it's been out for like a couple weeks. I might have played it by like, 3-4 times by now. But, yeah, just weirdly, I keep thinking about playing it. I'm like, oh, I should play that game because it would be fun to play. And then I just don't play it. Though, to be fair, I'm glad. I was gonna play it on Saturday night. The Call of Duty game. I was thinking about, like, just just turning my brain off and just playing a couple matches and then doing some shooting. And instead of doing that, I booted up FL Studio and I spent 3 hours recording a very, very good demo of something, a song I've been thinking about. And that would have never happened if I played Call of Duty. So, I mean, for me, it's productivity. I know a song is a silly thing for some people. It's like McCartney talking about silly love songs. But for me, that is a very productive night. The campaign is the best we've had in a long time. I've heard, yeah. Speaking of demos, are you going to release the realigned demos? No. Yes. Don't worry, if I die, they will be released. And they're not as good as you think they are, maybe. Some of them are okay. I will... When I have an opportunity to dig through... I've amassed, like, a pretty large collection of demos. You know what? Sometimes I will go back to a demo and sing the updated version of the lyrics, because just in case we never end up using the song, I'm like, well, maybe one day I'll release this somewhere. And then you don't. Could happen. No, I would like to. It's just there's also a lot of stuff that I don't end up doing anything with, and it's sad because it's like, you know, it's something in the moment that I really believe in, and then like maybe the guys aren't into it, or maybe I just get sick of it, or I learn that it's not anything particularly unique. And it's at the same time though, it's like maybe someone would like that. So I try to record as many demos as possible. Vin, do you do open mics to test music? No, I do not. I show the band. I mean, Joe is usually a really good judge of my stuff. You know, and if I get a good reaction out of him, that's very good. That's very positive. Do you mix yourself? I can a little bit, but I'm not great at it, so I just can mix demos and throw compression and EQ and do some tricks and stuff, but nothing advanced. That's Joe mixes all the Red Vox stuff. Anyway. I forgot I upgraded my sword power, too. Bombs? Is this the longest it takes to get bombs in a Zelda game? You did this dungeon way later than most. Asked about the realigned demos and my internet went down. What the fuck? You know what that means. I think this is bad right now. Oh. Boy. See, the problem I have, and it's not like a massive problem because this is still, at the end of the day, kind of me choosing to do this, is just like this. Take damage, sleep. Of course I don't have to do that, I'm just making that happen myself. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could also slam 30 apples into your face.
Give me 30 apples.
Damn, how'd you avoid that? Get it, Dark Nut. Get it. Get the Dark Nut. It's funny because in the Zelda games you have Dark Nuts, but where are the blood stools? You know, after that, that was someone's last moment watching me ever. Guaranteed. There's like one person who just heard that thing and they were like, I'm good. I've been here too long. Just tapping out. I need an upgrade to make that last longer, because that is a very, very short amount of time. Good. There we go. Okay, we got this one. Man, what a revelation this was. Really, really fast. It's locked. Yeah, that's the big key. We only have little key. Oh. A chat member is saying some bizarre shit about having been conceived during one of my streams when I was playing a game on the Wii U. Consider the Wii U came out in 2012, and they said it was Mario 3D World, right? Okay. Listen. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I need to at least think about this for a second. Mario 3D World came out, what, 2013 or 2014? That's 2014. Are you fucking 10 years old? What are you doing on Twitch? It's Tucker. I'm sorry, I mean, are you 10 freaking years old? I'm, by the way, whoever you are, chat member, zero disrespect intended. I just feel like we talk about some disgusting stuff here on the streams, you know, and I don't think it's a great idea to be here at that, if that's true. But also, why do you know that? If that's real, that's not real. I don't believe that for 2 seconds. Not 1, not 2 seconds. Get out of here. Who in their right mind is gonna tell their child they were conceived during a Vinesauce stream? A fucking Z-list celebrity who talks about speening and smegma for a living. No way! Also, one more question. There's many questions here, but one more is... one more of those questions is this. Who is listening to Yes, baby? We are the Mario time. We're going to jump up onto this fucking thing. Bing, bing, wahoo, man. Yes, baby. Who is getting rock solid listening to that and then, like, creating, like, new life. No. No, 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 no. Nope. No, no. I don't believe that, chat member. I'm sorry, chat member. I don't believe you. And I don't want to know anything I will never speak of this again. I will never hear of this again. And we're just gonna move on, and hopefully in the next 10 minutes I will have forgotten this. But, I mean, listen, it is conceivable. I'm aware that time is a cruel mistress, as they say. You've ever heard that before? And it goes by quick. So yeah, of course, I mean... In May of next year, the stream is 15 years old. I've been streaming. Time is a flat circle. Time is a cirque-jerkle. That sucked. Well, the health is pretty low. Which means it's time for a nap. It's the worst nap ever. Yeah. Tweelus. Oh. Someone said in chat, you should try engaging with all of the game's mechanics, which is how I figured out how to use that ball. But when they typed that, I was like, what, am I not sleeping in the middle of combat? Okay, got a little bit more. It's funny how this game has two mechanics and it's still so easy to forget about one of them. Yeah. I mean, I'm also dumber than your average bear, so... But if you're saying that you did it too, then that's good. Not for you, but for me. Boy, there's a lot of chat members that haven't heard of Yogi Bear. Smarter than your average bear, boo-boo! Even though Tom and Jerry's pretty big in Japan, from what I understand, and like same for like Peanuts and Snoopy, I don't see a lot about Yogi Bear anymore. Peanuts and Poopy. Very nice. Very good job, chat member. Did you know Brazil fucking loves Woody Woodpecker? It's weird how these things from, you know, stuff that I grew up with, and it was already very, very, very old, just has second, third, fourth lives elsewhere in the world sometimes. Another thing I find very interesting, if you want to talk about conspiracy theories, how come there's just a dude named Yogi Berra? He was just a baseball player in, like, what, the 40s, 50s? Like, what do you mean his name was Yogi Berra? B-E-R-A. Goddess Din, you've demonstrated true power. This I grant my sanction unto you. It was a nickname, you buffoon. Chat member, you would be the worst improv partner of all time. You just constantly have a stick up your ass. Holy shit. Chat member was conceived during Super Mario World stream, yeah. In the void, some things would begin taking form only to be devoured by the one who dwelt there. Okay, so we got void lore. The name of this one is Null? What? Null desired the world in its entirety and consumed all life indiscriminately. Nullpert. We three goddesses could not abide this and created the skies and lands. All the while, Null continued creating rifts, working ceaselessly to return the world to a void. Something's better than nothing. And so we brought forth the tryst to dissipate the rifts, thus keeping the balance. Null and void, yeah. Null, our enemy, has a name now. This is the one who's been making all the rifts. The goddess has created my friends and me in order to oppose Null. A fucking Who's on First skit every time you need to talk about programming Null. I think I get what you're talking about.
Ooh.
Zeld, you're incredible. The giant rift, it's gone. Hopefully everyone's back now, too. Let's go see.
Get the shame.
Before I met you, I actually regretted becoming chief. It felt like a mistake. But I don't think it was. I'm just finding my own way of doing things. Darston finally checked in. That's right, we were talking about Dunstan checked in last time I played this. You have more rifts to mend. Come back to Goron City whenever you'd like. You're always welcome here. Darstan is confident and happy. Good for him. I always knew he was gonna make it. Proud of that lad. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot you get also, there's like... Dampy's got stuff. There are more costumes to get in Gerudo Town. Explosions. Don't have any ideas. Where do you get your ideas from? Firework. Oh yeah, the firework stuff. I want to impale my hand by open palm slapping Dampy's oddly sharp, bald head, says a chat member. See, I need to add says a chat member because I wouldn't want people thinking I said any of that stuff. They need me to hear about how, they need to hear about me saying things about Jolly's Freak Bob instead. That's much better. And Mr. Roger. These are all things that are much more cool and less embarrassing to know about and hear about. I think we want to enhance energy. Oh! I just imagine Jolly want a freak bob being said like Polly want a cracker. Jolly want a freak bob. He's just as bored as me. Yeah. But can you say Booble Gems for old time's sake? Do you remember that one Killjoy chat member who was like, Vinny, it's not pronounced Booble. Boobel. As if that was important in the slightest. When we were having fun. These are some good boobels. Look at those things, man. They're huge. So I've been here a little bit, but not too much. Didn't spend too much time here in this jungle. Oh. There we go. Freak sheet complete.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna use those. As rivers flow and petals fall, as love holds youthful hearts in thrall, stamps plunk, that's all.
Yay!
The final stamp card.
Go Stamp Rally. Hey, Zelda. Do you want to collect my stamps? Do you happen to know where Link is? I'd really like to watch him work out at Beat Night. If you could give him my number, or maybe my mailing address.
So, I thought this was the Galunga Swamp, but it's actually, it's not. And also in Link's Awakening, it's Galuga Swamp, right? Gapanga. Sorry, that's Contra. Speaking of Galunga, Tony Todd, the actor who played the Vortigaunts, you know, well, the voices, passed away, and I just wanted to mention him. Tony Todd, brilliant actor. He played Kern in Star Trek. He played Jake Sisko as an adult in an amazing episode of Deep Space Nine, The Visitor. Unbelievable character actor. And he was Candyman. Absolute legend. Tony Todd. Hirogen as well, and Venom. I mean, there's his IMDb is just full of stuff. Some of which I probably know and don't know I know, but yeah, he was a legend. So, sad to lose him. He played a good villain in The Rock. You know, I still haven't seen The Rock since it first was like... It was on HBO, or one of the movie channels, and I watched a little bit of it. Never watched the whole movie in full. And that just feels wrong. I feel like I probably need to see that movie in full. But yeah... Night of the Living Dead, he was in as well. The one from 1990. Now I'm just checking his IMDb because I'm curious to see how many things he was in. But let's see. Final Destination? I didn't know that. I didn't watch any of that series, so I don't know. Oh shit, Platoon? The Crow? Obviously Star Trek I mentioned. Voice actor in Michael Bay's Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's quite a list of credits there. Some stuff I don't really recognize or haven't really seen more than maybe a little bit of, but... Anyway, yeah, I mean, if you want to see a great performance and maybe one of the best episodes of Deep Space Nine, and by the way, generally a pretty standalone episode of Deep Space Nine, which isn't always the case for that show. It's called The Visitor, and it is a very heartbreaking episode and an amazing sci-fi concept. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, well that solves that problem. Chat, I feel like I'm overcomplicating this. Did you ever wonder about that? Bubbles in fiction, underwater? Like, what, do you just suck the bubble in, and then you can breathe? It's like, okay, his name is Yogi Berra. But there's also a bear who is a cartoon named Yogi Bear. A bear with a name? He was just found like that in the wild. No one knows to this day how that bear got that name. It's a mystery. Some say that he lived under the Queensboro Bridge. That bear was named by his kid. His parrot. The bear was named by his parrot, who was named Marge. That's crazy. Dude. Dude. Oh, man. Sucks to be you. If it's stupid and it works, then it works. If it's stupid and it works, then it works. Then it isn't stupid, Vinny. Once again, my improv partner proving to be a fucking comedy genius. Comedy genius. That's what I meant to say, but it came out wrong. We're gonna take the world by storm. Me and Sourpuss chat member. Comedy duo. The likes the world hasn't seen. The worst manzai comedy duo of all time. Is that like Endo and Tanaka? Is that what that word means? What about Hamada Auto? This isn't words, Vine Man. You may not know the words, but these is words. But then if I say something like skibiddle-doddle, and then someone's like, oh, that's not words, and then another chat member's like, actually, that's a words. I mean, we just don't know these things until you know them. That's deep. That's right. Let's see. What do we got here?
Kong the Conqueror. Not to be confused with Nathaniel Richards' Marvel Comics or Kong the Conqueror Nebula. For other versions of the character, see Nathaniel Richards' Ramatat Nathaniel.
Is this just a genre of YouTube video now? Like text-to-speech reading a Wikipedia article? I guess I kind of understand why, but also there's accessibility stuff on your computer that can just do that, I think. Well, that said, Kang the Conqueror would be... It's... Yeah, I don't want to have that one. That one I don't need. What I would prefer is something as mundane as chalk. You know, to this day, people tell me they don't get the chalk bit. And really... What is there not to get? It's chalk. It's chalk. Rift, you mean Dark Thorns. There's some here, but there's a lot more of them at the sweet spot up north. Someone said, oh good, I thought I was missing something with that. I'm sorry, but you need to have 4 years of memology classes. Like, you need to have a PhD in Vinesauce memology to understand the chalk meme. There are genuinely things that I think require context. For certain types of dumb memes that have been a part, you know, something that you've seen on the stream, and explaining stuff to newcomers, like, okay, I can explain some things to someone like Wade from earlier, right? And it would be like pretty easy to explain like a good chunk of the stuff that we find funny, the brain rot that I found funny, which then subsequently some of you have found funny. But then there's a whole other subsect of stuff that is just impossible. Like Gray Leno, I think, is a pretty tough one to explain. Just as an example. That's like... Okay, it's Jay Leno, but he's an alien... And... Wait, no, that's not too bad, actually. That's easy. Boy, this echo is really good. Every time you tried to explain stuff to Wade, it ended up backfiring by you plugging your content. You know, it's funny too, like, I know that maybe that seems opportunistic. The truth is, the last thing I want someone to do for me is be like, no, Vin, you gotta watch my video, please. You're gonna love my video. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I'll watch it if I have some time and some interest, as opposed to someone telling me to watch it, so I don't want to do that to anybody else. The only thing I sent was... the Freak Bob thing was too good not to send. It was only 1 minute. So, at least that was easy, and only, like, a short clip. But, yeah, if it's something that requires, like, a fucking long-ass video, it's like, well, Melpert, okay, how do I explain that? Alright, well, listen, there's just a video on it. That's how specialized some of this shit has become, where, like, we have a video. The Melpert situation is crazy. Electric Wizrobe. But yeah, I think there's some stuff that's a little hard to explain to just some random person that's never seen it before. And a lot of it is just a silly voice that I have used too many times. And you know, I'm having fun. Right? Like, honest to goodness gracious, I'm just having fun. Do you think the Great Spider might show up? Then we'd have all the cotton candy we could eat. It's not cotton candy. You're eating spider silk. Sweet spot up north. I had a chat member named Kapusi, and I pronounced it funny. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. To be fair, though, how else are you supposed to pronounce that? C-A-P-U-S-S-I. Like, I'm pretty sure I said it right. Chat, is that a Deku scrub under there? How do I... Every fucking time I forget about that mechanic. It's insane. I mean, it is just a little fella anyway. I feel like, which other Zelda game were those slime fellows in? Color Dungeon? It's a deep cut enemy. Even if it is just funny slime. I did this already. Maybe this is the spot. Okay, wait a minute. What's going to happen here? Oh god, they're eating spider silk again. Cotton candy's so tasty, you'd never guess it was made out of spider webs. Worried when the big patch of dark thorns showed up at the sweet spot. Then the great spider came out and started spinning its webs. It seems like a very bad idea, but you do you. They're eating spider web. That's a great fucking sentence. I'm surprised they can talk. Their mouths are so sticky. Zelda, don't try that stuff. Oh, it just gave up.
Ooh.
You're eating shit. Oh. There's a rift inside the structure. You wait here, I'll go see if I can make an entrance. I love these goofy fellas. I have a lot of nostalgia for them, obviously, because Ocarina, and especially Majora's Mask. So it's nice that they're just here and they look the way they did there. What are you standing there for? We're not letting you in. The telltale sign of a blumpkin. First time in the city, huh? Alright, let us tell you what's what. The Sweet Spot is a place that serves all-you-can-eat treats. It's members only. That's right. If you want to be a member, you need a membership card. They're all spoken for. Bad luck for you. You got all that? No card, no going in, so get scramming. The rift is right there. I guess we'll have to find one of those membership cards. Mario and Luigi membership. Sign up today for free Mario sweet spots. Alright, chat. I think this is probably going to be where I end the stream. So, we need to find a membership card. Actually, where... Just so I don't end up forgetting next time I play this. Where is the membership card? Is it here? It is, probably. Dark thorns growing near you. Get all the cotton candy where you want. Most of their home is gone, of course. Unlimited webs, unlimited cotton candy. They sound like the monkey ball monkeys. You even have a membership card for the sweet spot. Well, I'll just save here. And that way when I play the game next, I'm exactly where I need to be. So yeah, I mean, again, a solid video game. It's not something that is going to make me want to play for 8 hours, as I said plenty of times. Probably got another stream and a half left, or maybe one big stream. I don't know. More than that? Well, then 2. Why is this game so long? It's not that long, I just, like I said, I kind of took my time with it. And Halloween games probably took up a bunch of time. It is longer than I think the concept has gas for. Yes. Because, especially there's a couple echoes that solve a lot of problems. But it's still fun. It's still good. It's still nice to like explore and see all the little Zelda things. But maybe that's the case. I don't know. Regardless, I am having fun with it and will continue and complete the game at some point in the near future. So let's wrap it up. Chat, good night. Goodbye. I'll be live tomorrow. And I'll also be live with Joey's Castle on Wednesday. And you can expect some more Mario and Luigi over the next couple days as well. And you can also expect probably like some random things. Yes, random things. That'll do. All right. This has been a fucking insane stream, and I'm very tired. So thanks for being here for it, chat. I'll see you later. Good night.